Hi, this is Dave from Geekanoids.co.uk bringing you some news for Monday 29th of September 2008. Now last week was a quiet week again, but certainly a few things caught my attention, including an interesting article over on the Wall Street Journal website. They're talking about the lack of sales of the iPhone since its launch in Japan. They're still readily available, no shortages like we experienced here in the UK. Now, since its launch, they've only sold 200,000 units in Japan, and analysts are also citing that they're not even going to reach the 500,000 mark. So this is a big shame because Japan's such a big market, but we'll have to see how things pan out over the coming months. Let's hope that sales pick up because they certainly deserve to. Now, some other interesting news that caught my attention was obviously the exciting announcement of Adobe's new Creative Suite 4 suite of applications. Now, the one that really interested me in this batch was obviously Adobe Photoshop because I use that every day, day in, day out. And the new feature that caught my attention was the fluid canvas rotation. You can see a picture of what that will look like now. But it's actually going to support the multi-touch gestures that you can make on the trackpad of the MacBook Air. And this is very interesting for me because there's also rumours going around that there's going to be a refreshed lineup of MacBooks or maybe even MacBook Pros with glass touchpads with these multi-touch gestures. So it's very, very interesting that Adobe have built in this support for multi-touch exclusive to the Mac application. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this pans out. On to a small device that caught my attention, the EBook. Now, I've been looking at these ebook readers for a long time. I've been very interested in the Sony one, but this one sprung to my attention online, and it's available for just £229. It's quite a small device. It measures in at 184mm by 120mm and just 10mm in depth. And on a single charge, you get 7,000 page turns, which is no mean feat. There's also 1.3 million available ebook downloads via their website, and these are free downloads. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see if this catches on in the marketplace. I'm going to try and get hold of a unit to review. I can't promise anything, but keep an eye on the Geekanoids website and I'll try and bring you some more news as I find it. If you need to check out the specifications and maybe even splash the cash on one now, then you can see the URL at the bottom of the screen. And last but not least, I just wanted to bring your attention to 7digital's website. If you want an alternative to iTunes, then it could be worth checking this out. They have content from the 4 major record labels and some others thrown in as well. Warner, Island Records, 5, ITV content, Atlantic Records, EMI, Sony BMG, etc. and Universal. And the interesting thing about 7digital is the prices are good, 89p for a single track, going downwards, and a complete album you can pick up for around about £5, and all of the content is DRM free, so you can of course use it on your iPod or any other devices as well. No problems sort of taking it along with you on different devices. So take a look at the 7digital website. I've got no affiliation to them. I just wanted to let you know there are other places that you can purchase your content from apart from iTunes. Even though I'm an iTunes fan myself, I'm going to check out 7digital and maybe purchase a few tracks to try. Well, thanks very much for listening. This has been Dave from Geekanoids.co.uk. If you join me next week, I'll bring you some more news.